शन्नो मित्रशं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Anuvaka number 5, Seekshaavallee. भूर्भुवः सुवरिति वा एतास्तिस्रो व्याहृतयः तासामुहस्मैतां चतुर्थीम् माहाचमस्यः प्रवेदयते मह इति तद्ब्रह्मा स आत्मा अङ्गान्यन्या देवताः In this Seekshaavallee, we have completed Samhitopasana, Medhakama and Shrikama Upasana, Medha Sampatyartham and Shrikama Praptyartham. The important point we have to note here is the student who is performing this upasana is a spiritual seeker who desire to get moksha, who desire to attain liberation. Keeping that in his mind, he is performing all these upasanas. In this fifth Anuvaka, we are seeing Vyahriti Upasana. Another third Upasana, Vyahriti Upasana. What are the Vyahritis? Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha iti va etaha Trisraha Vyahritayah. Vyahritayah, these three put together called Vyahritina. Vyahritayah. Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha iti. Va indicates, means why, not English why, Sanskrit why. It's a well-known, popular, prasiddhi. For every puja, even Sandhyavandana time, Achamanam time, even Shodashopachara puja time also, these Vyahritis people chant. Om Bhu, Om Bhuva, Om Swaha, Om Maha. Like that they chant. So therefore they are very well known, popular. Before chanting every Veda mantra, this Om, these Vyahritis will come. So they are very popular. Tasam, among them, Etaha Vyahritayah, among them, Mahachamasyaha Pravedayate. There is one more Vyahriti, fourth Vyahriti is called Mahaha. Mahaha Vyahriti discovered by Mahachamasya Maharshi. Mahachamasyaha Maharshi reveals this Mahaha Vyahriti. Then how many totally? 4. 4 Vyahritis. Along with Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha plus 1 Mahaha. Totally 4 Vyahritis. Pravedayate means revealed. These following, Etam Chaturthim, these 4 Vyahritis, Uhasma is there. Tasa Muhasmai. Muhasmai means Tasam Uhasma. Tasa Muhasmai. Uhasma Etam. Muhasmaitam. Etam, we have to split it. So, Uhasma means verily popular. This Ucharana is very, very popular. Anartha. Tat Brahma. This is to be meditated as Brahma. This Mahaha or Tad Brahma means Tat means that Mahaha is to be meditated upon. Brihattamatvat Brahma, Tad Brahma is to be meditated upon these Vyahritis. Saha Atma. As that Brahma, as Atma, one has to meditate upon these Vyahritis. One has to meditate upon that Brahma as Atma upon these Vyahritis. These are all symbols. Symbols. Just as the turmeric powder is symbol for Ganesha Puja. Similarly, Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Mahaha are symbols. What is main deity here? Brahma. Ange Ganesha. Here Brahma, not Ganesha. That Brahma is called Atma. That means Brahma and Atma are not separate or different. One and the same. They are called Alambanam. Vyahriti is an Alambanam for invoking all Devatas. Anyaha Devataha. All other Devatas you have to invoke upon these Alambanams. Anyaha Devataha, for invoking all Devatas. What are they? All Devatas are Angani. They are all only satellite Devatas. Secondary Devatas. So totally we are going to do 4 upasanas upon these 4 alambanams. 4 into 4, 16. Totally 16. We are going to invoke 16 devatas. There are going to have 4 secondary upasanas. So, nature of 4 devatas we have to understand before going to the first upasana. First upasana, up to here we saw in the last class. I have to give some more important note here. What is Anga Devata? What is Angi Devata? We saw this in previous class also, previous upasanas. Here also we have to note some more. Bhuh, Bhuvaha, Suvaha are called Anga Devataha. Anya Devataha Angani. That means they are called Angas. Anga Devataha. Anga Devataha means dependent Devatas. Not Swatantram, Paratantram. Paratantra Devatas. Angi Devataha as Anga Devatas are depending upon Angi Devata. Angi Devata is the fourth one. Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, upon that Vyahritis whom we invoke, they are all called Anga Devatas. Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha comes under Anga, Mahaha comes under Angi. Fourth Vyahriti, Maha, is called Angi. Anga means part, Angi means whole. Spelling correcta pottukongo. W-H-O-L-E, whole. Angi means whole. Like Tamil Nadu is Angam. What is Angi? India is Angi. The total, whole. Just as the body, entire body is called Angi. Only hand, leg, if you take separately, they are called Angams. That's why they are called organs. Separately, when you take one part, they are called Angam. All Angams put together, Angi. So, Angi is the predominant. Angam cannot exist separately. Therefore, all Angams put together, Angi. That is the meaning here. Angi Devatas have got two titles. That Angi, Mahaha, has got two titles. One is Atma, another is Brahma. Angi is Atma or Brahma. That is the title, two titles. By saying this is Angi, what Upanishad want to communicate to us? Here we have to, this understanding only will go further development. Angi is that which pervades Angam. Angi is that which pervades Angam. Body is pervading in this hand also. Whole body is in this hand also, leg also, head also. Put together only called body. So Atma pervades Angi. Atma is the pervading Angi, where in all this Nama Rupa, entire universe is like a Angam. Atma is Angi, all pervading. Angi must be bigger than Angam. Where there is leg, there is no hand. Where there is hand, there is no leg. Where there is nose, there is no eye. There is eye, there is no nose. But the body is everywhere. Shariram is everywhere. Similarly, one Nama Rupa, Prapancha, objects, Devatas, all are finite. But what is infinite? Atma, Brahma is infinite. Atma or Brahma is infinite. Angi. So Angam must be small, Angi must be bigger. And one more incidental point, when they are chanting these mantras, nowadays cassettes and CDs are available, all Rudram, so many mantras, Upanishads, all are available in CDs. People are started chanting, learning on them by own. And they have got lot of fear also, whether to chant or not, without dosham varumo. Especially Vedic mantras, without Guru's guidance, without Guru teaching directly, we should not chant. That we have to follow so many disciplines for that. Lot of niyamas should be followed when we want to chant Vedic mantras. Mental purity is required. Lot of ahara shuddhi, vak shuddhi, all these are required. Not the caste or anything we are talking here. That all can chant, but Guru Moolamada Kattikanam, not by CDs, cassettes. So therefore, and when we have to chant, when we should not chant, all are there. There is one sloka also for that. If we chant all the days, what will happen? That sloka tells, but even that is not relevant for you here, but I want to tell you, just we should know how they follow in the parampara. The parampara they follow, these are the days we are not supposed to chant Veda mantras. Prathama, Ashtami, Paurnami, Amavasya. Those who are studying in Guru Kulam, Veda Adhyanam, they never take class on that day. They are holidays, not Saturday, Sunday for them. Their Saturday, Sundays are all these days. Ashtami, Amavasya, Paurnami, Prathama. These are called Anadhyayana days. Anadhyayana days means Adhyayana means studying. Na Adhyayanam, Anadhyayanam, not studying. They should not study on that day. Anadhyayana days. Anything new we are not supposed to start on that day. Anything new we are not supposed to start. So, Acharya Mashtami Hanti. Suppose if they chant, if they read like this, what will happen? What will happen? Acharya Ashtami Hanti. Ashtami day, if they chant Adhyayanam, they do Parayanam, it is not good for Acharya. Acharya Ashtami Hanti. Then Shishyam Hanti cha Chaturdashi. If a student chant on Chaturdashi day, that is not good for student. It harms the student. So Chaturdashi, Sishyam Hanticha, Pratipat Patashilasya Vidyaiva Tanutam Gata. Pratipat means on Prathama and Amavasya days, if they chant, study will be destroyed. Whole study will not be fruitful. Amavasya day, Prathama day. So these days are all only repetition they do. Repetition. Not learning any new thing. New subject they don't teach. Whatever they have learnt, they can chant on that day. This is for academic purpose I am telling. We are all working for only Jivan Mukti, no? This is not relevant for us. Those who want Sakama Phalam, materialistic benefits, they have to follow all these things. We can chant because we are not asking for any materialistic benefits. We want only spiritual growth. In the spiritual growth, no need of rules and regulations. That is the condition here. So for Upasaka, it is compulsory. For Upasaka, it is compulsory. For Chitta Shuddhi, only I am learning, I am chanting. For Vairagyam purpose, only I am learning and chanting. Okay. Any day, okay. This is an incidental point. You can forget about it, okay? Just I have to inform you. Now we'll enter into the first Upasana. In this fifth Anuvaka itself, there is first Upasana begins. Bhuritiva ayam lokaha onwards. This is Loka Upasana. Bhuritiva ayam lokaha bhuva ityantariksham suvarityasau lokaha मह इत्यादित्यः आदित्येन वाव सर्वे लोका महीयन्ते लोका महीयन्ते. In this first upasana, bhuhu, this indicates, why indicates prasiddhi again. Bhu means this bhuloka iti ayam lokaha. Ayam is a pronoun here, sarvanama, is to be meditated as the world. Bhuhu means earth is to be meditated. This bhuhu, bhuloka has to, bhuloka devata. Bhuloka devata has to be meditated upon this bhuhu, vyakhriti. What loka? Bhuloka. What vyakhriti? Bhu vyakhriti. This is the first upasana. In this, on bhuvaha, in this first loka upasana, what is the second loka? Antariksham. Antariksham devata, we have to meditate upon bhuvaha. Bhuvaha vyahriti. The intermediary, antariksham means intermediary loka, is to be meditated upon bhuvaha. Or bhuvaha is to be meditated upon, meditated as the intermediary loka. We can take bhuvaha is to be meditated as intermediary loka. As the intermediary loka. Then suvaha is there. Suvaha is to be meditated upon the asau lokaha. Asau lokaha means that world. That world means heaven. Asau. Asau is a pronoun. Whenever Upanishad says that world, that means heaven you have to take. Bhuloka ki ayam pronoun. Heaven ki asau is a pronoun. Why this ayam asau? For meter's sake, Upanishad use these pronouns. What is the exact this and that? It shows is a grammar point. Grammar students can note. Those are having interest in grammar. It's a very nice shloka. Pronoun ki, it is a shloka. Sarvanama shabdaniki or shloka irukku. Idamastu sannikrishtam samipataravarti etado rupam. Samipavarti etado rupam. Second line. Adasastu viprakrishtam taditi parokshe vijaniyad. Taditi parokshe vijaniyad. What is the meaning here? Idam astu sannikrishtam. Sannikrishtam means that which is near. Sannikrishtam means near. When the object is very near, the word is used is idam. Idam. Idam astu sannikrishtam. Then ayam is a pumlinga. Okay. Idam shabdaha ayam pumlinga. Ayam is there. This. And samipavarti. If it is very close, very near. Samipavarti. Etado rupam. Etat shabdaha. Asau, amu, ami anivaram. Etat. Etat means this, that, this it will come. that very near mata. Then far, when it is far, adas shabdaha. Tat saha taute tam tautan tatte tani, like that it comes. Viprakrishtam means far, the far which is very far, but it is within the eye range. It is far but within the eye range. Therefore that you say that. In English what you say that. It is in your eye range but it is far. But it is here, it is very near here. That is far. But farthest, which is not within your eye range, for that tat iti parokshe. Paroksha ante you cannot, it is beyond your eye range, perception. When it is beyond your perception, when it does not come under within your sense perception, it is called farthest, paroksham. Paraha aksham, beyond your perception. Tat iti vijaniyat, may you know. That is the meaning of ayam asau. Ayam means here, asau means that. There are so many are there, sarvanamams. When you are studying grammar, you can come to know all these things. This is very popular sloka in Sanskrit for pronoun. Why this, that, they are called different meanings. Because of this very near, far, farthest. For that they use pronoun. So why I am telling all these things? For Bhuloka is far or near. Therefore, ayam. Swargaloka is far or near? Far. Therefore, that asau. Asau is a pradhama vibhakti, ekavachana. Asau, amu, amina. Then mahaha is to be meditated up as the sun, adityaha iti. So on the mahaha vyakriti, we have to visualize. Upon that mahaha, that aditya you have to invoke. The aditya you have to bring here upon this vyakriti mahaha. This mahaha is nothing but that aditya. This is the meditation. Aditya. Why mahaha? Here mahaha is angi, we said. So aditya comes under angi. Aditya comes under angi. Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka comes under anga devatas. Bhuloka devata, Bhuvarloka devata, Suvarloka devata comes under anga devatas. Angani anyaha devataha. But mahaha, on mahaha we are invoking that aditya. Aditya comes under what? Angi devata. Important anardham. Angi devata. Why angi? Upanishad says, Adityena vava sarve lokaha mahiyante. Because of the sun alone. Vava means prasiddhi. Vava anna Tamil vava kadiyadu. Appadida illiyo ani ardham. Tamil lo sonna. Appadida illiyo ani. Solram illiyo. Appadidane ani. Correct dane? Tamil? Appadidane solran? Vava. Sanskrit vava. By the sun alone, all the worlds, sarve lokaha mahiyante, are glorified. Because of the sun alone, all the other lokas are glorified. If sun is not there, angi is not there, where is anga devata? Bhuloka cannot exist, cannot survive. Other lokas also cannot survive. Therefore, Aditya has to be meditated upon this mahaha angi vyahriti. Clear? Now we'll go to the next upasana. Deva upasana. Loka upasana over. Upon these vyahritis. These vyahritis are all there. Same vyahritis are there. So now you are changing. The chairs are same. You are sending these devatas. Poit vango and choli. You are invoking other devatas. What are those devatas? We will read the second upasana. Bhuriti va agnihi bhuva iti vayuhu suvarityadityah maha iti chandramaha Chandramasa bhava sarvani jyotigam shimahiyante Chandramasa bhava sarvani jyotigam shimahiyante. In this second upasana, Agni Devata is the first Devata. Bhuhu is to be meditated as the god of the fire. Bhuhu iti. And the Bhu Vyakriti, we have to look upon the Bhu as Agni Devata. Agni Devata means fire god. Then second Vyakriti is to be meditated as Vayuhu, Vayu Devata. This is cosmology. We are learning the cosmic harmony, how to bring the Vishwarupa Dhyanam, Vishwarupa Upasana or Virat Upasana. Vayu Devata. Then Suvaha, third Vyakriti, Suvaha iti Adityaha. The previous also Aditya is there, here also Aditya is there. There are 12 Adityas. 12 facets are there to the Lord Sun. So on the 12 Adityas, one Aditya here. There in the previous mantra, Angi is Surya Devata, that is main Devata. Here Aditya means another one facet of that sun, meditated as the god of the sun, Aditya Devata. Then Maha Angi is to be meditated as the god of the moon, Chandrama. Apo Chandrama is what? Angi Devata. Agni, Vayu, Aditya comes under Anga Devatas, Paratantra Devatas, dependent Devatas, whereas Chandra, Swatantra Devata. Swamini, you only said sun, moon is depending upon sun, but now you are telling moon is independent. You have forgotten the previous lesson? We are better than you, you may think. But there is significance why moon is great here. That point we have to note, that is, how Vayu come under luminary, one point. Why moon is come under Angi Devata. Inga rendu point. இந்த சந்தேகம் நமக்கு வராது. Shankaracharya answer, even though we are not asking, this doubt may come to anyone at any time. So therefore, what he does, Vayu is luminary as though, not luminary. Luminary means shining one. Agni is shining one, okay. Aditya is shining one, okay. Moon is also shining one, okay. How can you include that Vayu Devata in these luminaries and asking us to meditate upon this Vyakritis? There is one Nyaya, Chatri Nyaya. Chatri Nyaya na Chatram asya asti iti Chatri. Chatri anna umbrella. Umbrella. If you hold umbrella, you are called Chatri. Not Kshatriya. Chatri. Cha, cha, second cha. The one who holds umbrella is called Chatri. Chatri Nyaya means, here Nyaya means maxim. It is a rule, maxim. What is that generally? When people are walking, suppose 20 people, 25 people are walking. And among the 20, 25 people, suppose or 10 people are wearing umbrella. 10 people are wearing umbrella and all are walking. And what you say, suppose you want to call anybody from them, all these 25 people, even though that person is not having umbrella, hey, and the Chetri Valan Kupudu and Chulva, you call that person who is having umbrella, who is walking with umbrella. Really speaking, is not having umbrella. Among the 25 people whom I want to call, he is not having umbrella. But I am not able to identify him separately. Since maximum people are going by umbrella, I can call that umbrella. Umbrella ni கூப்பிடுன்னு சொல்லுவா. Like that we call. அந்த டிரைவர்னு கூப்பிடுன்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? டிரைவர் என்னது பேரே கிடையாது. அது ஒரு போஸ்ட் தான். பட் what we call? டிரைவர் இங்க வான்னா. டிரைவர் எப்படி வருவான்? அது மாதிரி இங்க சத்ரி நியாயம்னா this is the நியாயம். You call that person even though he is not having chatram. Similarly, Vayu Devata is also like that. Since he is pervading in Antariksham along with all other luminaries, we can look upon Vayu as luminary. There is no dosham. Chatri nyaya. Chatri nyaya. And one more nyaya is there. If you are not satisfied with this nyaya, you have to be satisfied. Suppose you are not satisfied, there is another nyaya, that is Saptaparni nyaya. Saptaparni nyaya. Parnam means a leaf. Some trees, they have leaves. For one leaf, 7 leaves will be there. One leaf இருக்கும், and the one leaf, one stem ki 7 leaves will be there. Have you seen that tree? One type of croton. There are 7 leaves to that. Small leaves, 7 leaves for one stem. The tree is generally having 7 leaves for each stem. That's called Saptaparni. Sapta means 7. Saptaparni nyaya. There are other leaves also which are not having 7 leaves. The same tree la ella stem ku 7 irukkanumani kediyadu. Generally 7 will be there. There are some leaves without 7 leaves also. Some stems are there without 7 leaves. But maximum are having 7 leaves. Therefore, we can call it as Saptaparni. The maximum. எப்போ மேக்ஸிமம் இருக்குமோ அந்த மெஜாரிட்டி மைனாரிட்டின்னு கணக்கு பண்ண மாட்டோம், மெஜாரிட்டின்னு சொல்லுவோம். மெஜாரிட்டி அது மாதிரி சப்தபரணி நியாயம். வித் தட் இன்டென்ஷன் only வாயு ஆல்சோ இன்க்ளூடட் இன் த luminary. Then another question, why Chandra is taken as Angi Devata? Moon is depending upon the sun for his shining. He is borrowing the light from the sun. How can we give that Chandra, the post, Angi post here? For that, we have to go to Tattva Bodha. Chakshusha Suryaha Manaso Chandramaha. Manas, presiding deity is Chandra. Chakshu presiding deity. சரி, தத்துவபோதம் என்னன்னு கேட்காதுங்கோ. தைத்திரிய உபனிஷத்துக்கு தத்துவபோதம் தெரியாமல் இருக்கக்கூடாது. ஓகே, தத்துவபோதால சக்ஷுஷ சூர்யா, கண்ணுக்கு ப்ரிசைடிங் டைட்டி சன், மைண்டுக்கு ப்ரிசைடிங் டைட்டி மூன். அதுக்கு தான் மூட்ஸ் ஆல் சேஞ்சிங்கணும், இந்த மைண்டில் சேஞ்சிங் என்ன. Without mind behind any sense organ, that sense organs cannot function. The mind has to be there behind every sense organ. Clear? Behind every sense organ's function, mind has to be there. Without mind, there is no function. Even if they function also, they cannot register the things. That's why the blank look. No? What is blank look? You are seeing, but your mind is somewhere. But you don't notice or register, isn't it? Many times it happens like that. Many times. That is why if mind is important or eyes are important. Behind the nose also mind is there. Behind ears also mind is there. Behind tongue is also mind is there. Therefore, mind can be taken as Angi Devata. Okay? Okay, Anna. We have no right to change the Veda mantras. Next, Sarvani Jyotishi Mahiyante. So, all these luminaries, moon god alone is glorified. All these luminaries are glorified by the moon god alone. Here we have to take sense organs. All these gods we have to take as Adhyatmam, Vyasti Drushti, not total. Here Adhyatmam. Because Vayu, presiding deity of what? Sparsha. Sparsha or Vayuho. So that Vayu is behind that, mind is there. Therefore it is glorified. Now we go to the third upasana, Veda upasana. Bhuriti varuchaha Bhuva iti samani Suvariti yajugumshi Maha iti brahma Brahmana bhava sarve veda mahiyante Bhava sarve veda mahiyante. The third upasana, same vyahritis, that alambanams are same vyahritis, but devatas are going to be changed. Rik devata means Bhuhu is to be meditated as Rigveda. Rigvedam is also a type of devata. You can take as upasana ke Rigveda. Veda upasana. Bhuvaha iti samani. Bhuvaha is to be, Bhuvaha is the second Vyakriti, is to be meditated as Samaveda. Samani means Samaveda. Bhuva iti yajugamshi. Suvaha. Suva Vyahriti is to be meditated as Yajurveda. Three Vyakritis over, Anga over. Now Angi, Mahaha iti Brahma. This Mahaha is nothing but Brahma. Brahma means here Omkara. All mantras we chant, by the chanting, starting point is what? Om. Why Omkara is taken as Angi? The Upanishad has to give an answer. Why Angi, Omkara? Because Brahmana vava sarve vedaha mahiyante. By Omkara alone, Sarvavyapi Omkara alone, all the Vedas are glorified. Sarve Vedaha means all the Vedas. Mahiyante means glorified. Pervading all the four Vedas, Veda mantras, Omkara is pervading all the Veda mantras. So without Omkara you cannot start any mantra of any Veda. That much importance for Om. In Sanskrit, they say, for English you say yes, for everything yes, yes you say. In Tamil we say am, anu சொல்றோம். அது வந்து சான்ஸ்கிரிட்ல those people இந்த யக்ஞம் யாகம் எல்லாம் பண்றவங்க என்ன பேசுவது தெரியும்? எஸ்க்கு ஆமுக்கு ஓகே சொல்றதுக்காக ஓம். அந்த ஓகே ஓம்ல வந்து தான் வந்தது. ஃபார் எவ்ரிதிங் ஓகே ஓகேன்னு சொல்லலே ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்னா ஓகேன்னு அர்த்தம். யூ கேன் ஸ்டார்ட் டுடே ஆன்வர்ட்ஸ். ஃபார் ஓகேக்கு ஓம் అని சொல்லலாம். ஓகே, ஸோ யூ கெட் புண்ணியம் ஆல்சோ. புண்ணியம் புருஷார்த்தம் ரெண்டு இருக்கு அதில். ஓம் అని சொன்ன ஓகேன்னு சொன்ன கொஞ்சம் மெட்டீரியலிஸ்டிக்காக இருக்கும். ஓம் சொன்னால் கொஞ்சம் ரிலிஜியஸ், அப்படியாவது கொஞ்சம் ஞாபகம் இருக்கும், ரெஸ்பெக்ட் கொடுக்கறதுக்கு. வி ஷுட் நாட் கோ டூ வேர்ல்ட்லி, யூனோ, கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பிரிச்சுவலாக ரிலிஜியஸாக. வி ஆர் ரிமைண்டிங் அவர் செல்ஃப்னு அர்த்தம் ஓம். நெக்ஸ்ட் உபாசனை பிராண உபாசனா. பட் அதர்வணம் எதை சொல்லலையேன்னு கேட்காதுங்கோ. ஏன்னா ஹியர் பிரம்ம அதர்வண வேத there is no ritual part at all prayaschitta karmas all come in Atharvana Veda, and that Atharvana Veda priest is the supervisor called Brahma. He should know all the three Vedas. He is the supervisor when they are performing these rituals. Hota, Udgata, Advaryuhu, one Veda priest ki one name, one Veda priest ki one name. ಸಾಮವೇದ ಪ್ರೀಷ್ಟಿಗೆ ಉದ್ಗಾತ, ಯಜುರ್ವೇದ ಪ್ರೀಷ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅಧ್ವರ್ಯುಹು, ಋಗ್ವೇದ ಪ್ರೀಷ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೋತಾ. அதே மாதிரி அதர்வண வேத priest name is called Brahma. Brahma is the supervisor. He must know Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda. If anyone does any mistake in other yajnam yagam, இவர் தான் சூப்பர்வைசர் பண்ணணும். இன்னென்ன தப்பு நடந்தது, இது பிராயசித்தம் பண்ணணும் சொல்லுவான். He has to do பிராயசித்தம். There are lot of பிராயசித்தம்ஸ். ஏதாவது தப்பு பண்ண அந்த பிராயசித்தம் எல்லாம் சொன்னால் உங்களுக்கு ஃபன்னியாக இருக்கும். அதெல்லாம் வேண்டாம், இப்போ டிலே ஆகும். when the context comes I will tell you. Then he is the supervisor. He must know everything ன்னு அர்த்தம். Supervisor should know wherever whatever is there, who is working where ன்னு தெரியணும் இல்லையோ. சூப்பர் வைசர், சூப்பர்ல வைஸ் இருக்குல்ல, சூப்பர்வைசர் என்ன அர்த்தம்? WISER போட்ட வைசர், வைசர் தேன் அதர் பீப்புள். therefore you are supervising, super than, superior than all other people. அதுக்கு தான் சூப்பர்வைசர். சம்டைம்ஸ் சூப்பர்வைசரே தூங்கின்னு இருப்பா. அந்தந்த டைம்ல ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். என்னப்பா சூப்பர்வைசர் ஜாப் பண்ண? Nowadays supervisorனா nobody value. Those days when we were young, if I listen to anybody, he's supervisor now, oh அப்பா பெரிய மினிஸ்டர் மாதிரி. This is now like today's clerk மாதிரி. Okay, now we'll go to the fourth upasana, last one. Bhuriti vaif pranaha भुव इत्यपानः सुवरितिव्यानः मह इत्यन्नम् अन्नेन वाव सर्वे प्राणा महीयन्ते अन्नेन वाव सर्वे प्राणा महीयन्ते. भूः same vyahritis. Bhuhu, some of you may feel so dry, Swamini, in the Upanishadana. It's not dry. There is lot of significance in this. See, once it is dry, you have to make it wet. Dry and you have to create interest in it. இது படிக்க படிக்க அதில் இது தெரியும் சாரம் என்ன. வாட் ஆர் ஆல் தேவதாஸ் we are talking, if they are not there, we are out. அதுக்கு ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வாயு இல்லைன்னா அவுட்டு, இப்படி பிராணம் இல்லைன்னா அவுட்டு. எப்படி ட்ரையான்னு சொல்ல முடியும்? தூக்கம் வருதுன்னு சொல்லலாமோ? ஐயோ, பிராண தேவத்துக்கு கோபம் வந்துடும். ஜாகிரதை. பூஹு வியாகிருதி இஸ் பிராணஹா, வெரி பாப்புலர். Bhuhi is to be meditated as a prana. Prana means praggamanavan vayuhu pranaha. outgoing air, prak gamanavan, outgoing air. The air is outgoing from your nostrils or not? Appadiya Swamini, nijamava? No doubt. Air is outgoing. Every exhalation, what is happening? Prana is coming out. That is called prana. Prak gamanavan vayuhu. Outgoing exhalation. Outgoing air. Bhuvaha iti apanaha. So here we can take it as inhalation. Prana means inhalation. Prak gamanavan. Apanaha means bhuvaha is to be meditated as apana. Adho gamanavan vayuhu. Some places they say exhalation, inhalation. According to this derivation, we have to take it as apana only inhalation, prana is exhalation. Anyhow, prana, apana both have to function. Onnu ane kumbhakam panni ukara mudiyadu namakku, holding panna mudiyadu. So apana means adho gamanavan is called apanaha, exhalation. Which air pushes the waste downwards, excretion downwards, the air which goes inside downwards is called apanaha. Now, what is Swamini? Inhalation or exhalation? Inhalation. Apana means inhalation, prana means exhalation. Suvaha iti vyanaha. Vi an dhatu vishwang gamanavan. Circulatory prana is that which is pervading throughout your body. That prana or vyana prana. Pancha pranas we say mukhya prana. First prana is mukhya prana, then apana prana, then vyana prana, samana prana, udana prana. All are called prana only. Here vyana prana is that circulatory system because of which blood gets circulated. Blood circulation kammiya irukku, numbness irukku enna ardham? Or strike pannittar enna ardham. Which prana? Vyana prana. So you have to worship Vyana prana devata. Amma, don't give any stagnation. Then comes that Maha iti annam. Maha is to be meditated as food. Angi devata, anna devata. And the devata is common in everywhere. Prana devata, vyana devata, apana devata, anna devata. Angi Devata, Shankaracharya says, Annam is important, pervading all the pranas. That is, Sushyati vai pranaha rite annat. Shankaracharya in his commentary he says, Annam is Angi Devata because Sushyati vai pranaha. This prana, apana, vyana, all these pranas, they will dry up without food. Shushyati, dry up. Pranaha, rite annat, without food. 2 நாள் சாப்பிடாமல் இருந்து பாருங்கோ. 2 நாளா சுவாமினி, 1 நாள் உபாசத்துக்கே struggling. That's why Shankaracharya says, Anna Devata is Angi important. Therefore, you have to respect Anna Devata for this survival. Adha Swamini samayal pannittu vandittom ulla ella ready pannittu vandittom. Every day cooking. ஒரு நாடு கூட அங்கே சண்டே சாட்டர்டே எல்லாம் ஆஃபீஸுக்கு லீவு, எங்களுக்கு லீவு கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்களே. ஹவுஸ் ஒய்ஃப்ஸ் சம்டைம்ஸ் தே டூ ஸ்ட்ரைக். வை தே நாட்? நம்ம எல்லாம் ஸ்ட்ரைக் பண்ண முடியாது. நீங்களெல்லாம், நான் இல்லை, நீங்களெல்லாம் ஸ்ட்ரைக் பண்ண முடியாது பாவம். ஆல் அதர் ஆஃபீஸஸ் ஹவுஸ் ஒய்ஃப்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஸ்ட்ரைக் பண்ண என்ன ஆகும் தெரியுமா? இதெல்லாம் புது ஐடியா. எப்பவுமே ஹவுஸ் ஒய்ஃப் நெவர் பிளான் டு ஸ்ட்ரைக். ஏன்னா அண்ணா தேவதா அம்மா வில் நெவர் டூ ஸ்ட்ரைக். ஏன்னா குழந்தைகளெல்லாம் சாப்பாடு போடணுமே. So Anna Devata is very important. That's why the women never do strike because they are women. Okay. Stri Devata, they never do strike because she go on cooking throughout 360 days. எப்பாவது ஹஸ்பண்ட் வந்து நீ நான் பண்ற சமையல் நீ உட்காருன்னு சொல்லுவார, ஹெல்ப் பண்றேன்னு சொல்லுவார். அது வேற. இது எதுக்கு சுவாமினி இப்ப இந்த உபாசனல அது கொண்டு forget about it. Okay. So she also need rest. That's why what he says, I will take you to Saravana Hotel, இல்லைன்னா Woodlands Hotel and சொல்லுவார் தவிர சமையல் பண்ண மாட்டார். Suppose you want rest, he will take you to Woodlands and all that. அது மேல ஒன்றும் பண்ண மாட்டார். Next, the phalam is going to come here. Tava etas chatasraturdham Tava etas chatasraschaturdha chatasraschatasro vyahritayah chatasraschatasro vyahritayah tayo vedam saveda brahmam सर्वेस्मै देवा बलिमावहन्ति देवा बलिमावहन्ति. If you do this upasana 4 into 4, 3 anga devatas for each upasana, 1 angi devata, like that 4. How many anga devatas totally? 4 into 3, 12. And 4 angi devatas. 12 plus 4, total 16. 12 anga devatas, 4 angi devatas. And the list ella neenga homework pannunga. Who are all anga devatas, who are all angi devatas. How many? You have to list out and angi notes neenga eludhi vechukonga. Okay. Now what is the phalam if we do these upasanas? It is as good as worshipping Hiranyagarbha. Because all devatas under Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha is Mukhya Devata, the leader. Tava etaha chatasraha. Thus, these 4 Vyahritis, etaha means these, Vyahriti is Strilinga. Etaha also is Strilinga. ஏதத் சப்தா ஏதா ஏதே ஏதாக. இதுக்குள்ள கிராமரா? இதே புரியாமலே கஷ்டப்பட்டு இருக்கோம். ஏதாக மீன்ஸ் இட் டெல்ஸ் அபவுட் த வியாஹ்ருதிஸ். வியாஹ்ருதயः சதஸ்ரः ஏதாக. சதுர்தா ஆர் meditated in 4 different ways. Dha indicates prakaraha, prakara vachanaha. Dha shabdaha prakara vachanaha. Prakara means mode, method, paddhati. In 4 different ways. Dha indicates ways, varieties, 4 ways. Chatasraha, chatasraha, vyahritaya. Chatasras, chatusro, vyahritaya is there. And then the 4 தேவதாஸ் யூ ஷுட் நாட் அவியல் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஏதோ ஒரு தேவத்தை போட்டு இன்னொரு வியாகிரத்தில் போடலாம்னா அதெல்லாம் முடியாது. அந்தந்த போய் அதுங்க இங்கே தான் வைக்கணும். அப்படி அந்தந்த தேவதா அதுக்கு தான் சங்கர இங்கே மந்த்ரா சேஸ் சதஸ்ரஹ சதஸ்ர வியாகிருத்தயா. 4 வியாகிருதிஸ் ஆர் தேர் இன் ஈச் மெடிடேஷன். 4 வியாகிருதிஸ் இன் ஈச் மெடிடேஷன். And the exact devata you have to meditate upon the particular vyahrati. Annam you should not take, angi you should not take to as anga. Anga you should not bring as angi. Maappalai vanda you should not see all like all people. No? Suppose your son-in-law comes, you have to give special maryada. Illiyo adu nalla theriyum swamini sollave vendana. Because son-in-law, you have to give first seat to respect to everything. Daughter-in-law has to give importance whom? Mother-in-law. So many ladies are there. First, mother-in-law ke place. We have to give the respective place to the respective people. Otherwise, we lose respect. Amma, idu theriyana, idu da maryada nu solluvom. Maryada na seema. We have to know where to give what type of respect to whom. The respect therinja, you are intelligent person an ardham. Illenna unintelligent anna. So unintelligent person always get what? Somehow thing or other, people will shout at that person. So chatasraha vyahritaya, chatasraha devataha. And the 4 vyahritis have to be meditated. Saha yaha veda. The one who knows and meditates on taha, these 4 vyahritis, understanding the importance of vyahriti, understanding those devatas and meditating as those vyahritis, Brahma Veda, will know Brahma. Totality. Brahma means not Sachidanandam Brahma here. Hiranyagarbha, totality. Hiranyagarbha comes where in Tattva Bodha? RC 5. Vishwa, Tejasa, Prajna, RC1, RC2, RC3. RC4, Virat. RC5, Hiranyagarbha. So Hiranyagarbha is the ultimate phalam. Sarve devaha balim asmai avahanti. All these devatas offer to Hiranyagarbha. This is the phalam. Some more phalams are there. Corollaries, I will give those corollaries in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.